First and foremost, we're going to put some big respect on Big Divine name. That's what we're going to do. Hold on a second. Oh, we at 40, so I can do that. It's 10:55. All right, so we're going to put some big respect on Big Divine name first and foremost, right? This upload is about teaching you the beginning things that nobody showed you or told you about, you know what I'm saying? And this is why it kind of goes over everybody's head as far as how to do and what to do. So first and foremost, you got to have divine in front of everything you do. But it's that, I was telling you in the other video, it's this little space between things that happen all the time. And most time people will talk. They'll say something. They'll get mad. You'll outburst. You will act. Something that happened. That energy that wells up. That's literally not of divine. And divine does not come for or support energies that are not of it. Period. So if you let that get in between, that's called not having self-control. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't even have to go too far. Like it just come up a little bit and you can F that. Tired of this. You like anything, or you know what? Or you can say anything. I ain't about to whatever. That little space right there. As soon as you let that go, you just ruined your whole connection with the Almighty, right? But let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. Because let's keep in mind, ain't nobody telling you this. Nobody gonna tell you how I'm about to tell you right now. Not no preacher, nobody. All right? You ain't gonna find it in the book because they always hide it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know this. This is why they gave you false religion and all that. And I want to side note something. I ain't smoked no bud in a minute, yo. Like in a minute. Like a long time. But I be feeling high as shit when I lay down at night. Like I be feeling lifted. Like Almighty, like I got you. Don't worry about it. I know you ain't got no bud right now. I got you. And my eyes be slanted and all that. I ain't been smoking, yo. My lungs clean in the mouth. Alright, so anyway. When it comes to the Almighty, you gotta know Divine didn't need no help when he created everything. Divine didn't care about how you felt about it. You know what I'm saying? Divine not asking you, are you okay down there? Do I need to do something for you? Divine is not your waiter. Okay? Divine is not your caretaker. That was the job for the angels, and they gave that job up. But what Divine did, when the angels gave that job up, Divine seen fit to just throw a little extra sauce on the creation. That little extra sauce he threw down there, boom, like that, was assuring that to give you the understanding to always contact me via sincerity whenever you need anything done. So what happened was that thing that was sent, it was like before the angels came, they saw that energy going down. And keep in mind, they were being stripped while this energy was going down. So imagine watching it happen. Like imagine being stripped of all your universal energy and then watching a sprinkle of some gold dust just go down there. Like, all right, you ain't gonna do it? Bet. We take that from you, send this down there. They like, no, we'll get it for they. So as they're going down, you know what I'm saying, they thinking they gonna race for time. Don't have me go elaborate on that real quick. I just want to just give you a scenario, right? So the Almighty, only thing you got to do is keep the Almighty in between anything. Now, it's easier with children. Like, if you could start the kids like this way before they get adults, wow, they get way more powerful, right? Because the world always beating you down. You got bullies in school. You got teachers that don't care about your kids. They talk to your kids any kind of way. Sometimes your man you might get a little drunk and treat your kid wrong or whatever. Like, the world effed up. Your girl might not like your kid because you got kids and da-da-da-da, whatever. Like, there's so many different things that happen. The auntie might spank the kid, too, because she feel like she's in, and she can say that, she could do that, whatever. Like, and the kid is like, yo, why is you beating on me? Like, So the kids go through a lot sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got molestation out here. You got this crazy energy that exists. So with the children, if the children can learn before they, while you teaching them manners and all that, if you could teach them to be still and quiet when bad things come around and just call on the Most High, it get real strong with them. It get real strong. It'll almost seem like they got superpowers. You know what I'm saying? So, as an adult, you slip off that. You know what I'm saying? You go left. You get people force drugs on you. You got sex you dealing with. You trying to peer pressure and all that. You got people who don't like you, so you trying to do this and try and do that. All the pains of your life gets in between you and believing in the Almighty. So if you that far down there and you want to come back to the divine, what you have to do is you have to come at the divine on a respect level. So if you want to fix your life, you don't fix your life by saying, all right, I see these problems with my own eyes, and divine, can you take this person away? Can you stop this? Can you increase that? Divine gonna be like, I don't know what none of that is. I ain't do that for you. I didn't make that world. That's how divine, like, I didn't make that world. So with divine had already created everything that was given to you, even though you're dwindled down to this point where you at right here, you're diluted down to this point right here. Divine has already made everything for you. Even though you're at this point in your existence, it's all, like, everything you need is still inside you. So you don't ask divine to fix things that happen in the world. When you go to the Most High, you go, like, when I go to the, like, y'all see me crying in the video the other day. When I pray to the Most High, I start crying. I don't know why. It's almost like the ultimate connection. Like, divine for me, my connection to the divine is like when you was a kid and you would go to your family house on holidays and you get to see, like, aunts and uncles that you love, like, and you was blinded to the fact of them being treacherous or liars, cheaters, manipulators, killers, or whatever like that, thieves. Like, you didn't know they was like that. You thought they was just good people because that's all you ever knew growing up. So you don't know the bad parts about them. So you got this this overwhelming love for them. Like, you like, wow, I get to go see my aunts. You get happy. I get to go see my uncles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get real happy. For me, divine is like the big version of that. Divine is like the big family member, like, that you don't never get to see, but you know they always looking out for you. Like that uncle that's rich and he'll give everybody $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, divine is like the big version of that. Divine is like, I'll call divine. Let me call divine. Y'all better leave me alone. I want to go to Uncle Divine house. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Just making, light of the situation. But that's how divine is to me. So you don't, when you access the Most High, you don't access the Most High for personal references. Divine, like I said, already fixed everything in your life how it's supposed to be. Now, how the world took care of that may be wrong. The world might have did you dirty. You might have had some effed up parents, whatever. Like, you might not have had a good start. You might have had a lot of bad situations. When those energies take over, they try to keep you stuck like that. They try to keep you stuck in that mentality and change you to the same things that hurt you. And some people, they get changed over. You can see it every day. You see it with a lot of things I'm not going to point out because the world got issues, right? So we just say that. But what you want to do is you want to say divine, respectfully. And you gotta be sincere. You gotta be sincere like that. It has to be, you gotta like take your time before you pray. Stop jumping into it and be like, oh, just automatically wanting to get what you got to get off your chest and expect divine to respond to that, because it's never gonna happen. You're gonna just be venting. That's all you're gonna be venting. Like, divine don't hear that. Divine be like, you ain't coming to me with no respect. And I'm gonna tell you how. I might tell y'all later how I learned it. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to get in a place where you can be peaceful. You can be still for a minute. Like, sit 5-10 minutes before you pray and really focus on the Almighty, the energy that created everything, right? And you got to be sincere. I cry every time I go to the Lord. I'll get on my knees. If I take my shoes off, I'm barefoot, I'm in the woods, I pray. I'll start crying when I talk to the Most High because it's a big thing. It's a big deal. So I don't never ask divine to try to fix things. I ask divine to, one thing you can say is let the will of the Most High be done. And that's something a lot of people say. And if you really feel like you're really deep off in it, ask divine to make it how he created things to be. Say, divine, this is not where I'm supposed to be on this path. You had made a path for me to be on, and I can't see how to get there through all my imperfections, just like you said. Can you help me out of these imperfections to get back on the path that you wanted me to be on? Always speak to divine with respect. Because when you speak about other things, it's like you pushing away the fact that divine had already had the plan for you, and what divine did was flawed. So you need him to come in. That's a disrespectful thing. That's like telling the Almighty he's not Almighty. So think about it like that. Always keep the respect for the Almighty first, and whatever it is, even when things is going left and you don't know how to handle them in life, add the Most High to it and let divine be the eyes. Divine, see through these eyes that you gave me and notice what's going on, because I can't fully explain it to you how you comprehend things, you being almighty and all. I'm only a weak flesh being at this point, far from how you created me. Father, please look through these eyes that I have so you can see what's going on. What? Anyway, I'm just walking with you right now. This is how this really works. So they don't teach you how to pray like this. They don't teach you how to show respect to the Almighty within everything. And divine wants a personal relationship with you. Divine wants a personal relationship with the creation because of how the fallen has came and removed you from the divine. So now through your respect and your unconditional love of the creator will bring you back into your strength. It's going to take some time because you got a lot of work to do. You are an imperfect being. You bleed. Somebody can cut you, you're going to bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. You're imperfect. You feel me? You might have perfect characters, but you're imperfect physically. And I don't want to have a back and forth about that. If you think you're perfect, fine. Go be perfect. All right? That's not what I'm saying. Like, so that's the first step. Make sure you train yourself on being respectful. It's not always about saying, Father, thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. No, that's how they keep you away from having a personal relationship. If I got a personal relationship with you, you can come talk to me how you want, but you're going to be like, hey, yo, bro. And I'm going to feel that from you. Divine got to feel that. Divine got to say, yo, I felt that. They really trying to reach out in their perfection. That's why I cry, because I know, and it's a real cry. Like, it ain't like, I get emotional, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get emotional. When I talk to the Father, I'm like, yo, that's the most powerful thing in the world you can do. And if you don't see it as value like that, you ain't going to get the value. If you can't put divine on a pedestal, you're not going to be placed on one. Think about what I'm saying. So with that, if you can master that first and foremost, you in a good standing, going in the right direction. Secondly, when you go into your dreams and you want to know what's going on and you're in dreams and stuff like that, I train myself first by trying, because it's so hard. The dream state is hard. Go like interdimensional travel, that's really hard because you go in places and sometimes it's fleeting. And all the fog, it's like things is moving around and all that. You can't really, catch the dream, and you got to try to cipher what's going on. What you want to do is you want to get used to touching things. And I remember some years back, what I did was I knew every time I got in a dream, I would go through a door. And the reason why I go through doors is because I was born on 11, the 29th. So the 2 and a 9 is 11. So I'm always going through a doorway in life, no matter what it is, whether I'm going through a doorway of this or doorway of that, something new. I'm always walking through the threshold of something. You know what I'm saying? The doorways is my life. And plus I'm a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? The yin and the yang. So that's a doorway in itself. It's a revolving door, actually, because you can go to either side. Anyway, that's one thing I didn't do next. But what I would do is when I would go in my dreams, I would, as I'm walking through a door, I would grab the door and I would consciously stand there and hold it. Somebody else could be in a dream talking to me. I don't even care. I'm not even looking at them. I don't care. I was like, yo, you. I would say to myself, yo, you holding the door right now. You holding the door. Remember, you holding the door. And I did that for like a few dreams until I was ready to grab something else. So then I knew I would sit down sometimes and I would feel the chair under my butt or whatever. And I feel the floor under my feet. So then I would grab like a chair arm or a blanket or I would stomp. You know what I'm saying? And I would wake up dropping my foot down. You know what I'm saying? Like these things are making it relevant for me to be in the dreams. So now that I'm doing this, I'm getting used to feeling what it feels like to be in these places when I go mentally. So I kept doing that until it became familiar with my body to be in another place and move around. So then after I got used to doing that, it was still blurry. It was hard to see. So then I brought Divine in. I'm like, Divine, before I go to sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the Almighty before I go to sleep at night. Always request for the Divine to help you within whatever you're going into. Ask the Divine to strengthen whatever you lack. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give birth to something that people may try to stop. You know what I'm saying? They can't comprehend. They dumb as doornails. But anyway, ask the Divine, because it can be anything. It can be anything that you request to be strengthened. But with the Divine, anything can happen. Just know that Divine got you. Divine got you. In that personal relationship, if you can strengthen that by having the respect for the Almighty, it's almost like that innocent energy gets excited because it's going with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get to go with them. They bringing me with them. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, Divine is Almighty. To see how it plays out, that has to be something. I don't know. I think it's something because Almighty didn't get a chance to grow. It's Almighty. It's not like it grew into being Almighty. It was already Almighty and it decided to create light seeds or divine energy seeds to become divine bodies in different places. So we got to grow up still. We got a lot of growing to do. And the best way to do that is stand next to what created you. So always have respect for the Almighty. You don't have to have a personal beef with nobody. People may do things. People may have negative intention towards you. You may feel a lot of different things coming at you. You don't have to say, Divine, do this to them. Just make sure when you feel it, don't react. Hold it in and give it to the Most High. Literally, like I was telling you, Divine can look through these weak, unformed eyes with you. Divine can listen through these weak and unformed ears with you. Divine, did you feel that? Like, I'll cry sometimes because I'm feeling the negative energy that's coming. I'll cry. And when I'm crying, I'm holding myself and I almost get like a question. It'll be like, why are you upset? And I'll be like, just feel what I'm feeling right now. I'll literally ask Divine to step into me to feel what I'm feeling right now. When I was going through training to understand the higher self a long time ago, it was like my first thought would be trying to tell me some things and I couldn't catch it. It was like it'll go too fast sometimes. Like soon as I'm starting to hear it and I'm trying to focus on following that first thought, it's like something was trying to make me miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll be like, yo, I missed it. That higher self, if you can lock into that, that's another light point that exists, like residual energy, and it's looking after you. If you can move as that's moving simultaneously, you become in good standing with having alignment with your bodies and through different time and space. So it'll be like I see a friend coming and I'll see it happen before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to reach out and grab his hand and tell him, yo, what's up, son? I appreciate yo, whatever. Like whatever the first thought shows you, just do it. Don't miss it. Even it might even be bad. Some things you might have to do something bad to somebody. Like I remember this dude took my money, and I told him if he came back around the block again, I was gonna knock him out. And everybody's like, that big dude gonna hurt you. This dude was 6'5", 6'6". I ain't nothing but like 5'11", 6 feet. This dude was 6'6". And I told her, I was like, you come back around, you get my money? I'm going to show you what I do, real rap. And when he came down the street, everybody's laughing like, yo, this big dude gonna knock you out. And I seen it. I seen it in my head. I saw how I threw the punch. I saw myself throw one punch and the next punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw it. But when I hit him with the right punch so fast, it split him. Boom, from his lip to his chin. Open up, you can see his teeth under there. Split him. I couldn't even hit him with the left hand because he was asleep. He was asleep. The whole tree fell. Boom. My brother ran over to him, tapped his pockets. It was like, I told you, leave my brother alone. Now, where that money at? For real, for real. It was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was young, but that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I would see it happen before it happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's following the divine, no matter what it is, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes you got to follow the Almighty. So that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I just got used to whatever the vision was, I would follow that. And that wasn't the first time. There's a lot of different things that happened. And that wasn't the first fight. It was a few fights that happened like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got used to always following the divine. People didn't know. They would judge me by what they saw me in the street or whatever. Oh, you this, you that. They're judging. I stopped judging people. That's one thing I stopped doing too, because that's something in the Bible. It's like, yo, don't judge. So I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna judge you. I'm gonna let you judge me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you think whatever you want. Because keep in mind, I'm walking with the Almighty. I know what it feels like to listen to the Almighty. And once you get used to doing that, it becomes second nature. Like, people can say what they want. They could think what they want. But when you are walking with the creator of all things, it don't matter what they think. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can believe whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? But when the divine is going to show them, and that's something different. Like, you're putting your everything into the creator. You're going to start becoming pieces of that energy, because that's how you respond. Divine ain't gonna be like, well, hold on, I'm drinking a soda or I'm making a sandwich. Wait for me. No, divine is right there watching everything that goes on in your life. So people gonna believe a lot because they gonna see your face. But keep in mind, you're gonna be shocked at a lot of this stuff. It's gonna blow your mind. People don't have patience. I had to learn patience. I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? I remember sleeping on the ground, on a hard ground. I got families who got houses all over the place. People got money everywhere. I'm laying on the ground, right? And I remember I heard something in a video. It was like, yo, it might have been, it might have been Shavi Zane saying this. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I think she was saying, imagine what you want your house to look like, what you want your future to be, and bring it into fruition. And I remember I was homeless, and I'm sitting on like this upraised concrete, kind of like a sidewalk. It wasn't a sidewalk. It was a piece of concrete on the side of the building because it's by a laundromat. I'm sitting on that, and I'm looking at the embedded rocks in the street, and I can see the shadow of the light hitting off them. So I'm like, yo, my house gonna look like that. My shed gonna be like that. I'm gonna have another part to my house like that in the back. That's gonna be over here. That's gonna be the trees. Like, I'm picturing it, you know what I'm saying, by looking at the rocks. And I had just told Divine, like, I ain't got no, Divine, we out here, man. I ain't got no money. I'm homeless now. Ain't nobody care. Nobody checking for me. I'm so hungry right now. I think I ain't eat like in 2 days at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Divine, this dude, this big, tall, I never forget. This dude looked like that big wrestler. I can't remember his name. I might have been he was the wrestler that had the he ain't really had a skin color. He used to wear the cop outfit or whatever. He was a big tall dude. Anyway, he come walking down and he had some fresh fried okra and shrimp and asked me if I wanted it. And I was like, what's that? Because, you know, I don't be trusting people. But I was hungry. My mouth steady watering. And I'm like, yo, this got to be Divine. Yo, like, where does this come from? Like, I can smell it coming, right? So he's like, you want it? I was like, yeah, it was fresh. He gave it to me. I was like, thank you. And then he had walked down the alleyway where I was sitting at and cut to the left and went behind the buildings. It's no other place you can go. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, that's the only place you can go. There's no way out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to have wings to get out of there, right? So I ran down there to go tell him thank you. Dude was gone. Wasn't even there. I was like, all praises to the Most High. Divine seen fit for that to happen. You got to understand, Divine will help you if you allow Divine to be a part of things. Always will make sure you have what you need. Might not be what you want, because keep in mind, what you want is not a sincere energy. It's an aggressive energy. And the universe don't understand aggression. It understands innocence. And I sent was divine light. That's what divine sent in, divine light. So you can't speak from a personal reference. But what's yours is yours. And what's supposed to be for you in fairity will come to you. You just got to have that understanding for divine. I'll give you one more scenario before I get out of here. And this is just the first class. I'm going to tap back in, and we're going to be tapping into some more things, and I'm going to be walking y'all through and getting closer to the Almighty. We can do that. I ain't got no problem teaching that. But the guy came who owned the laundromat, right? And he had just had some people locked up. This white guy, he mad. Like, y'all can't be out here. Y'all scaring the customers, right? And I was like, I ain't scaring the customers. We be helping them. We open the doors for them, carry their stuff or whatever. And they may give $1 or $2 here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's a good day. Like, you know, whatever. You do what you got to do. He's like, yeah, you can't be out here doing that. And I was like, listen. Like, that's some risk. This is real. I never lie. Yo, I'm praying I'm in my head like, yo, Father, give me the power to speak to this man the way you need me to speak to him. Like, because he want me to leave, and I need to be here. I need to be in this area right here so I can at least wash up. You know what I'm saying? I just got the vending machine right here. I can do my laundry. I need to be here without no trouble. So dude was like, you got to go. I'm going to call the police. I'm calling the police now. I was like, excuse me, before you do all that, can I speak to you? He was like, what's up? I was like, step over here. We stepped to the side of the building. He got his hand on his hip, you know what I'm saying? He got his polo shirt tucked in his pants, got his jeans pulled up to his navel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can tell he 38 hot, you know what I'm saying? He got his pants tucked in his shoes, like he 38 hot. He ready to send niggas to jail. So I said, listen, the Most High told me to stay here until this certain day, and I was gonna be leaving. I only gotta be here until this time next week. It was like a week like probably like that Wednesday or whatever. And I was like, if you can allow me to stay here till then, I promise I'll be out your hair. You won't see me no more. I was like, but I'm homeless and all I got is me and the Most High. Promise I'm not gonna do nothing to damage your business. And this I'm talking, but I'm praying it. While I'm talking to him, I'm praying in my head. I'm saying this in my head. I'm praying to the Almighty. Dude, and this was like solidifying a lot of things that I already knew. But it just made me feel that much closer to the divine. All that anger that he had, I watched his chest being all puffed up, his face red. I watched all that stuff sink down. He got lighter toned, his shoulders dropped, he got calm, his voice changed. He said, wait right here. I said, okay. And this after I asked him. He went to the back to his truck, got a Bible out. And he stuck $40 in the Bible and gave it to me and said, here, you can stay here. He's like, just help me out, make sure there's no unrulies out here. And I was like, I got you. I ain't got no problem doing that. I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, to Wednesday, right? I was like, just to Wednesday, sir. And he said, don't worry about it. I was like, don't worry about what? He said, you'll see. He left. As soon as I had the Bible in my hand, I was like, when I still got the little mini Bible to this day. The little mini Bible, it opened up. And when it opened up, the $40 was right there. Man, I broke up into tears, yo. And he went from being angry, threatening to call the police on me, to changing his whole retrospective value right there in front of me. So what I learned from that was a lot of people don't get a chance to experience the experiences from the Almighty because they don't have patience. They don't have sincerity and they don't have patience. So because you don't carry a raw sincerity, a real true sincerity, you don't get to see nothing. You too busy worried about the last pain you went through, trying to get something from that. No, let divine do the work. Stop talking so much. Get out your own way. Get out your own head. Believe me, I would never curse the Most High. But I've had beef with the divine. Like I'll be mad, impatient, but then I'll apologize and be like, it's just my flesh. Keep in mind, all parts of your body is flesh. The way you think, that's your brain, which is flesh. The lips you talk out is flesh. The thought pattern and where the synapses, where it comes at, it's working through flesh. So knowing that your flesh is weak, that's the workings of your complete body. Divine told you was going to be weak. So you don't have to run around and condemn the name of the Most High because you don't like how things is going. When you do that, you literally cut yourself off from the Almighty. Straight like that. I've had so many conversations with the divine. I've cried, like not wanting it to go a different way, and it's not going the way I want it to. But divine would calm me down, would give me peace, would give me a level of peace every single time. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because you can win with the Almighty. I know people have tried to guide us away from it, but it's not a religious thing. It's not about a title to a name, somebody walking around with a robe. None of that. It ain't that. It's not that. It's the divine almighty creator of all creators and creations over everything. This is not a person that ever been here that somebody say they know of. This is not what that is. This is the supreme almighty creator of all things that you're talking to. Have respect. I ain't gonna hold you. It's trying to show you something. NAGA the wise.